It doesn't matter if you are good at or like it or not, you just gotta do it. Easy never appears in the dictionary of founders. Hi guys, I'm Sunny Lu, the founder and CEO of VeChain. I'm sending this founder to founder letter to all of you guys to inspire you and welcome you to join the club. It's actually a 10th anniversary for VeChain in 2025. We started 10 years ago. And also for me, it's the same anniversary to be as a founder and also as a CEO. One of the critical challenges we're facing as a whole, not as a foundation or as a whole VeChain ecosystem, is we are looking for more founders. Not only just the developers who are able to deliver the application, but in general, to run the application, to grow the application. I feel we can have more improvements, and we definitely need more founders. So firstly, what is a normal job as a founder or as a CEO? I would say 3 aspects. Number 1, money. As a startup, you need to figure out the way to find a resource to enable you or your team to do anything you want to do. So money goes first. And the most fundamental one, actually, it's strategy. Not only you having the idea, you also need to monitor the situation, not only internally, like how your team performs, how your, what's the result coming from each trial, but also externally to see how the market reacts. And then you just need to constantly to adjust the strategies, representing the things you and your team needs to do until you really achieve your final mission or final goal. Last but not least, it's the most difficult one, is actually people. Every founder starts as a doer, right? Who is always ready to roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty, be really hands-on, but also you don't want to make yourself as a bottleneck of your entire team. You got to rely on a partner, rely on your team members. So it's extremely critical to discover and also grow the right people in the right position. Take an example as VeChain. We have people coming from 20-something different countries, people coming with different backgrounds, different nationalities, even with different native languages, even different religious beliefs. But we need to figure out a way how to work together and share the same mission, share the same passion, and eventually we reach the final goal together. Easy never appears in the dictionary of founders. It doesn't matter if you are good at or never know how to do, or like it or not, or planned or surprised, you just gotta do it. Most of people think about, as a founder, as a CEO, you're gonna be in the center of the stage, under the spotlight, getting the applause from the audiences. Yeah, it's just part of the job, but it's not the only. Actually, it's a very small part of your job. And most of the time, you will feel the stress, you will feel the pain as a founder. One of my favorite quotes is actually coming from the Fred Wilson, the founder of Union Square Venture. He used to respond to journalists' question, and he said, in the past 8 years, there might be only 3 days I don't feel anxious. Unfortunately, I would say that's quite normal or routine to any founders, to any startups. From making tough decisions, let's say to give up some of the work you have done, but based on whatever the reason, you may need to give up, then you gotta make that kind of tough decision. Even to very small things, like where to have a coffee with your partner, or where to have a lunch or dinner plan with your potential customer. Those kind of small things. Again, it doesn't matter you like it or not. It doesn't matter you're good at or you don't know what to do. And eventually, you gotta get things done. Founders always feel anxious, unfortunately, about resources to have, time to spend. Even you will feel sorry to take a short break, which not even can be called as a vacation, but you psychologically, you feel sorry, not to anybody, to yourself. Like, oh, I have to take a break, or I have to spend time, do something else other than the work. Your work is your life. There will be no one to motivate you. You got to keep motivating yourself. Don't count on anybody else. And despite which you're good or bad, you don't know what to do, you know what to do, you will be the fundamental or ultimate backup of any position in your team. That means everybody else, they can have a different option, they can choose to leave, they can choose to stay, but you will be the last one standing the course, fighting the battle. You must be mentally ready to be resilient, over comfort, all the time, no rest, despite any failures before the final success. In a nutshell, I'm sorry you guys, it feels like this type of the job is really anti-human, right? But why people still want to do that? Why I'm still keeping doing that after 10 years? I would say the answer is pretty simple. The view of the top is the greatest. You are entitled to hold on to your purpose and mission. So you will be the one to set the target and purpose, and you will be rewarded with a tremendous personal growth along the challenges in the journey. That's my favorite part. You will get the greatest dopamine of solving the problems, dealing the challenges, innovating, experimenting, building things from scratch. The dopamine coming from those things is incredible. And you will have an opportunity to leave a mark to the world. That's what we call the legacy. Even a small niche which could outlive yourself and be carried forwarded. And last but not least, as a result, not as a target, as a result, you can build the potential generational wealth. The founder, I would say, is always the ultimate climber. You look at the great mountain and start to make the first step, a long way to the top. You enjoy some outlook in the journey, but you never satisfy. You never satisfy the halfway. You will not be concerned about sour muscle, pain, sweat, because you know from bottom of your heart, the view from the top is the greatest. Welcome to the VeFounder Program of VeChain.